Hi guys, welcome to episode number 5 of Women in Marketing. The Women in Marketing show is a show where we try to bring women marketers around India. Mostly we focus on Indian marketers, and we talk about their journeys, their struggles, their victories, and everything, so that it can be an inspiration for other women as well as for other men. So women can even inspire men, and many women have did it in the past. So I want to introduce Ashwarya Rahlan. She is actually into content marketing and social media marketing. She helps clients with their content marketing and social media marketing efforts. She ventured into this content marketing and digital marketing indirectly or unknowingly in 2016, and slowly transformed into a professional who is able to offer right kind of services with professional with a lot of professionalism. So Ashwarya, I would like to introduce you and just want you to speak a few lines about you.
Yeah. So hi everyone, whosoever is watching this video. First of all, thank you, Mr. Govardhan, for inviting me on this chat show. And I am really happy to be a part. And as you told a lot of things about me, so I would just like to say yes. Basically, I started my content journey in the year 2016, wherein I was really confused that if I want to do it, if I don't want to do it, because I was doing graduation in opposite subject, doing different thing in the career matter. So somehow I figured out and faced a lot of challenges, basically tried a lot of things. And then I got to know, okay, content is a thing which fascinates me, which makes me happy, because I was writing my feelings out and trying to pass my feelings through the content to other people, to the audience. And I was feeling connected with it. So that's how I began my content journey, and done a lot of things later on in content only. And now currently I am a professional content writer come marketer, and helping brands with their content marketing as well as social media marketing with my skills, thought process, and the experiences I have catered in these years meanwhile.
Yeah. Because I was listening to your journey and all, then I understood that you were wearing a lot of hats. You tried different things, and so let us get back to 2016
Yeah,
when you was in college,
yeah,
and like all other families, so you wanted to pursue journalism and you could not. Your family did not accept for that, and then you got into BCom.
yeah,
So, but you were not calm. You were not calm, and you want to do something else.
yeah.
So maybe that just want to just share about that experience, no? Like while you were, how did it happen? Like in your
Yeah,
education, you started working for someone
yeah,
that and you got in from there to you getting a project or something
yeah.
interestingly. Please share that experience as well.
So actually, the first thing is I am basically a person who tries to explore new things. I can't stay idle, and I don't like to stay idle basically. So when my school time was over and I started my college, so during the summer break time, I saw people are doing a lot of things. Someone is doing dance, someone is doing coding, someone is doing something, and I was confused at what do I have to do, because the currently thing that I am doing doesn't makes me happy that much, because I had to just read books, do practicals, maths, accounts, and I was very confused on what am I doing basically. So at that time I was like I couldn't do journalism because my family thought that it's not a safe field for girls, and specifically my father was not ready to send me to a journalism college, because he thought that I would become a reporter and that's unsafe in Delhi, and I should be a CA or CS, because I was a BCom student and did commerce with maths in 12th, and
Yeah.
got 90%. So he was like, if I have got 90%, so I can do CA CS also. But I had no interest. I lost all my interest in my 12th only. I was like, I want to do something creative. And like in my school days and initial days of college, I was a very shy girl. I couldn't speak to anyone properly. I was like hesitating every time if someone asks me to talk to a new person. So I wanted to take that thing out of me and groom myself. So I thought journalism is the best thing because I have to speak, I have to write, I have to explore, I have to do everything.
Hmm.
But my family didn't accept, so I took admission in Delhi University in basically girls' college and started studying. But overall, when I got some time and basically thought about it, so I eventually managed to get into content somehow and started doing internships, started pitching people that hi, I'm curious to learn content. I even emailed a lot of companies that this is my CV and I would like to intern under you and learn some good content skills. But I have faced a lot of rejections. Like everyone used to reject me that your English is not good, writing style is poor, and the idea is not good, and you don't have any experience. We are looking for experienced people. So I was confused that how come I enter in this field because no one is ready to
Accepting.
support.
Hmm.
So then one fine day, I was just with my family and got a call from someone that I saw your portfolio and all, and would like to offer you a content opportunity for a news website. And I was very happy. Why? Because I wanted to do journalism. And a person from a news website contacted me. So I was like, अरे nice यार, मतलब news website है और वो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि we will train you. We just need freshers. I was like, very good. And they were paying also. But the tragedy here was they were paying 20 rupees per article. At that time, मतलब, I was happy. Why? Because I thought that I am doing nothing. It's a summer break only. And I'm writing and they will pay me 20 rupees per article. So I got motivation, and in a day also I used to write more than 10 articles also sometimes. Subah se I used to sit on my system and write and write and write. So basically I learned a lot of things and dheere dheere I improved there, and they like liked my content. They're like,
So the news website which you wrote articles. So were they also publishing your name, or it's like
yeah, under my
ghostwriter kind of?
name. No, they were publishing under my name. So that
That's
is
a
why
good thing. Eh? That's a good thing
I
actually.
got motivated by that. I used to share it in my college group. In the first article, I remember things only student from a girls college can understand. I was from a girls college, so I shared that article in my college group, and you won't believe, like, people got mad कि ओ बहुत ही अच्छा आर्टिकल है, ये है वो है, उस पे लिटरली व्यूज हिट कर गए. तो कंटेंट राइटिंग वेबसाइट वाले भी दे वर हैप्पी कि भाई यू हैव रिटन अ कंटेंट एंड यू आर डूइंग गुड. सो slowly and gradually I started learning how to improve my ideas because there were experienced people also in the group. I used to take reference from that, ask them, and improved a lot, I would say.
So as far as so I think in this journey, because I am interrupting because I want to add an interesting point here, because
Hmm,
you told me initially when you face so many rejections, so the rejections might be about the language, might be grammar, might be something. So
hmm,
definitely there you'd have you'd have a learning curve there.
right,
So then so because see people who are like people who are content creators, they have that in their that is their kind of expressing things.
hmm,
So the medium can be different, it can be video, it can be audio, it can be text, and it can be language also. Like let us in our mother tongue we express very very well, but
hmm,
when it comes to other language now we need to learn it properly, or else now whatever we're trying to express, though we think that we expressed it correctly as per our
right,
capacity, but that doesn't convey that way. So
right.
you in this process did you learn something, or how did you improve your skills in this process? Like now when you face so many rejections,
Hmm,
if someone mentioned about something specific, आपका
hmm,
ये problem है, वो problem है,
hmm.
whatsoever. So
So,
what do you want to share about that experience?
so basically, I lost confidence at the starting. Everyone was taking out mistakes, pointing out mistakes, faults. But some good people also suggested me how to improve.
Hmm.
They told me that you should read a lot of articles, mention some websites like The Mint, Scoop Whoop, and also The Hindu, because that's a good website and it has a good writing style and good grammar, and you would say fluent English, right? So I started basically reading stuff on that, and even what I started is watching some English series, right? So that I should know, okay, how it goes, used to watch YouTube videos as well for maybe some short English videos, yeah, so that I can get an idea, explored a lot of things, n number of things. And then I realized, yeah, the knowledge we got in school was not enough. Obviously, I need to work on my mindset also, right? Only writing is not good. See, I can write a single thing, but if the presentation is zero, if the skills is zero, there is no idea, people will not like it. I need to pitch an idea in my content. That
Yeah.
is what I basically got to know from the internships and things I did during my college life, and improved. I would definitely say I would not regret that I did a lot of internships, because I improved. Today, I am working as a content writer, a marketer. Is why? Because I did efforts earlier. I used to literally mark words, learn new words. Now also I do that, but yeah, being very busy in the schedule, obviously we miss important things. But yeah, these were some things which people actually say we neglect during our school days or early days. But yeah, this is very important, I think, because after COVID also, people are only rushing after education, but they are not able to understand that skills are important. Even if we see, even if someone is not a content writer, these days what happens is your CV is not good, you are rejected. People won't approve you, and you are giving an interview, then they will judge you on the basis of your conversation. So today, if I am talking to you in this interview, is because I used to pitch people, call them. First, I got nervous because some people replied in a very bad manner also. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Not
yeah,
every experience will be pleasant actually.
I was not like that earlier. I was very shy and I had zero confidence to talk to people. But yeah, today if I'm able to like give an interview is because I worked on my weak points, and that is very important.
Yeah. So that's an interesting thing. So from there, I from your story, I could see now you started 20 rupees per article. So
Yeah.
one important lesson for anyone who is watching this show is never ever worry about starting small. Starting small has nothing to do with you're not going to do it for the rest of your life.
Right.
So I worked for a salary of 4,500 rupees as a technician, not an engineer, as a
Okay.
technician.
Okay.
Then my colleague was there, and he's like a diploma guy, and he said, Gordon, what are we doing? Then I just told him one thing.
Hmm.
See, this is a journey, and we are climbing a ladder, and
Hmm.
this is one of the steps. We are not going to stay here forever. It's just some matter of time now. We do this, and we upskill
Right.
ourselves and we move on. So that's a very good example now. You started writing, so you got a lot of visibility as well. 20 rupees per article जो आपको मिला है, तो पैसा एक चीज होता है, पैसा is not a big deal. There you got an experience, now you got your confidence. आपको सबसे important चीज क्या है कि आपको confidence boost मिल गया, and
Hmm.
from there you know, yeah, I can do it. वो एक चीज आ गया आपके इसमें,
And
तो
I got मतलब credits also ना. The articles were published under my name. So जो लोग मुझे पहले पूछ रहे थे कि तुमको क्या आता है क्या नहीं, तो आई यूज्ड टू शेयर इन आर्टिकल्स
that
ये
becomes a portfolio kind of a thing
exactly.
for you.
And better than unpaid internship, right? In unpaid internship you are doing the same thing but you are getting a certificate. In here I was doing something, so I was getting 20 rupees, but at the end, even if I'm getting 400 500 rupees per month and a
Hmm.
certificate, so that's okay. I got credits, I got money, I got certificate, and I got to learn something because they were running a news website, so they were having experience, right? They knew how to do content, how to write content, interactive content. Basically, this is how a news or a journalism website works. You need to put mirch masala and
Yeah,
all.
yeah, and emotional triggers should be there. You need to
Right.
make it interesting. No? It's not like you're not giving information there. It's like it's something else, not just information. That doesn't,
हाँ,
it's not
जैसे वो
works.
है ना सबसे फेमस एंकर, चैन से सोना है तो जाग जाइए, तो व्हाई इज ही फेमस? बिकॉज ऑफ हिज डायलॉग, राइट? एंड वो अभी वो होता है ना उनका तकिया कलाम बन गया है. तो वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन समथिंग क्रिएटिव सो दैट पीपल मतलब जो ना पास आए एकदम, कह रहे हमें अच्छा लगा, हमारे लिए भी करो, वैसा
Yeah.
लाइक अ मैग्नेट आई शुड बी.
So that's interesting. So I want to move on to the next this thing now in your total career. So you also got assignments, no, influencer assignments.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? Were you having so many influencers, followers at the time, or how? How did it start actually?
So it was a time when I was in a lot of groups, and someone from my college shared a message that a brand named Livon was looking for social media influencers for a 6 month period of time. Then I was interested in that. I enrolled in that, and basically they started explaining the product, and it was for a hair serum which girls use basically. So I started that influencer internship, or you can say influencer work. And there, what we had to do, we have to use our skill set, that how would we as an individual promote the product. And it was like तुम किसी की help नहीं ले सकते, because everyone was getting challenges. After every challenge you would gift a voucher, or maybe a photo shoot or something like that, right? So I was like कि ऐसे competitive spirit आ गया था. And the best part was we had to self record our videos using the product and promote it. And there needs to be a script which you need to create on your own, so that it looks genuine. So honestly, I would say that was a turning point for me in my career and personal life, because two things. First, I got to explore a lot of things, that how you can promote a product, what are the different ways. I was not aware that okay, people make videos also, because at that time I just passed from my school, and you could understand that in 2016 digital marketing was not at that peak. People were getting to know it, but yeah, people were not getting के ऐसे influencer marketing भी होता है कुछ, और लोग भी promote करते हैं, तब इतना ट्रेंड में नहीं था वो.
नहीं
अब
था.
अब बहुत ज्यादा आ गया है. तो I got to know a lot of things, and personally, the girl I was in my school days, in my college days, I was very shy. And जो ऐसे confidence boost हुआ, because we had to speak to people, we had to attend meetings one on one, camera on करो, live sessions करो, तो सारा डर धीरे धीरे निकल गया, राइट. एंड अर्लियर आई वाज लाइक अरे मीटिंग हो रही है, कैमरा ऑफ कर दो फटाफट से, ऐसे बिल्कुल ही कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था, बात करनी नहीं आती. उससे पता चला कि हाउ यू टॉक टू सीनियर्स, हाउ यू टॉक टू क्लाइंट्स, मैसेजेस कैसे होते हैं, हाउ यू स्पीक प्रोफेशनली. एंड वो मुझे काम कहाँ आया, मेरे कंटेंट जर्नी में, क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए प्लस पॉइंट हो गया. एंड दैट इज हाउ आई स्टार्टेड एडिंग दैट थिंग इन माय कंटेंट राइटिंग जर्नी, सो दैट हाउ टू पिच अ क्लाइंट. एंड अगर क्लाइंट को पिच कर रहे हो तो कैसे एकदम झूठ भी बोल रहे हो तो कैसे कॉन्फिडेंट होकर झूठ बोल सकते हो बेसिकली, सो दैट ही डजंट फिगर इट आउट. तो वैसे करके आई वर्कड, एंड उनको मतलब एट द एंड 6 months of पीरियड हुआ, तो इट एंडेड पीसफुली, एंड आई गॉट अ फोटो शूट फ्रॉम दैट ब्रांड. एंड बेसिकली बहुत ज़्यादा मुझे मोटिवेशन मिली उधर से, सर्टिफिकेट्स दिए उन्होंने, हम लोग को कुछ कैश वाउचर्स और प्राइजेस भी मिले थे. तो आई वॉज लाइक ओके. एंड आफ्टर दैट आई वर्क विद मामा अर्थ, पैंटीन, विस्पर, पीएनजी, एंड मतलब अ लॉट ऑफ ऐसे होता है ना कंज्यूमर प्रोडक्ट ब्रांड्स. तो उससे एक प्रोफाइल बन गई मेरी. एंड दैट टाइम मेरे फॉलोअर्स कुछ नहीं थे, बट रेफरेंस करते करते आई मैनेज टू गेन गुड फॉलोअर्स, एंड कंटेंट क्रिएशन का आइडिया मिल गया मुझे कि खुद के लिए कैसे यू नीड टू क्रिएट कंटेंट. क्योंकि व्हाट इज इन्फ्लुएंसर मार्केटिंग, इट्स लाइक यू इन्फ्लुएंस पीपल दैट आई हैव द पावर टू प्रमोट योर ब्रांड, राइट. व्हाई पीपल take up influencers, because they think कि भैया this specific person has the right set of audience for us. If we give them our product, so they will promote it and we will get some leads or visibility.
Yeah. Brand awareness and also.
Yeah,
So that influencer thing also helped you a lot in your journey. So
बिल्कुल.
one more thing I'm understanding is like many people shy away. Most of the people don't hang out in communities or networks. So because आपको जो opportunity मिली है वो networks से मिली है, and not most of the people are not doing this even. So definitely from your experience it is showing that hang out with networks, like-minded people, and always will help. एंड जहाँ पे आपको ऊपर जाना है ना, यू नीड टू बी इन टच, यू नीड टू बी इन टच विद दिस वर्ल्ड. आप घर में बैठ के आप अपना अलग दुनिया में रहेंगे तो यू कैन बी doing all these things. So that is one more lesson we actually get to see from your journey. So in this total journey, I want to ask you, Ashwarya, like you also like mentioned now you work with more than 50 odd clients. And it's a great journey. Now you started from 20 rupees per article, and right now like you charge anywhere between 1 rupees per word or more than that, depending on the different types of things. So in this total journey, when you deal with the clients and do things, so what were the learnings like for you which you want to share to other content writers, um, or other content writers who are women, like, because I see now in content writing, I see many are women actually.
Yeah.
What I generally see in my across me, I may be exact, I may be true, I may be false, but I saw like when I'm seeing content writers now, like I see more than 60-70% generally
Women.
are women. So what you want to tell them now in this journey now, with dealing with clients, or what are the typical things which you want to tell them? What are the mistakes, or
Yeah,
what is that which can help them out? What is that you
definitely.
want to tell them?
So first of all, being a women content writer, I would just like to share that there are a lot of women who don't believe in themselves. They are like, "Ke we won't be able to do it up to, we are settled in our own family, we can't restart our career, we can't do anything." But I think content is a thing which people do and express themselves easily with. So I think agar if you have a little bit interest and you feel that you have to experience that thing and explore that thing, then you should definitely go for it. It's not like इंग्लिश खराब है तो हिंदी में करो, हिंदी राइटर्स हैं, हिंदी नहीं अच्छी आती है तो स्पेनिश में करो, जर्मन में करो. ऐसे लैंग्वेज इज नॉट अ बैरियर, राइट? Because I can see in community people have problem in speaking English, but they are doing good because content writing is not about good English. It's about how you pitch your brand, how you pitch your idea. And वो होता है ना, तुम कंज्यूमर के लिए लिख रहे हो, जैसे बोलते हैं ना हम बेसिकली. तो हाउ द कंज्यूमर इज गेटिंग इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय योर कंटेंट. यू द कंटेंट शुड हैव इन्फ्लुएंशियल पावर. इफ यू हैव दैट, वी हैव टूल्स. यूज ग्रामरली, यूज एन नंबर ऑफ टूल्स. जस्ट एक आइडिया उसमें ना एकदम बात होनी चाहिए कुछ के लोग बेसिकली पढ़े उसको, राइट? अब बड़े बड़े लोग भी कंटेंट लिख रहे हैं बट उनको फ्लो बनाना नहीं आ रहा है. द कंटेंट डजंट हैव फ्लो, सो इट्स नॉट वर्किंग. एवरीवन इज फेसिंग इश्यूज. सो आई थिंक कि ऐसे कभी निग्लेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए खुद को. बिकॉज आई पर्सनली नेवर थॉट दैट आई विल बी अ कंटेंट राइटर, बट टुडे आई एम एंड आई लव दिस थिंग. ऑनेस्टली, I love writing content. I love thinking about content ideas. कि how basically I can होता है ना attract people from my content. Because personally also मेरे को पहले बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस लूज हो गया था कि यार करियर नहीं है इसमें, ये नहीं है. बट डेफिनेटली है, करियर है. आप पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग करो अपनी. आई एम ऑल्सो डूइंग माई पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग एंड कंटेंट इज द पावर. आई विल से कंटेंट नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं है अभी. Was
I
this
think
video?
Aishwarya, that's advice from you is really good, because most of the people problem with this is what I see is, because when you're writing content, you need to research enough. Then only you'll be able to write content. And when you're not able to research enough, now you'll not be able to write proper content. And जैसा आपने बोला influence, that's very important. That's a very important word.
अपना छाप छोड़ो कहीं पे
If
जहाँ
you're
पे
not able
जाके.
to influence with your content, then you're not really writing a proper content, क्योंकि ultimately brands and anyone will love that kind of content. ऐसा कंटेंट प्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए जो आप इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकते हो. तो पहली बात है कि you need to have your research right and your knowledge right about the subject. You need to research it thoroughly, then you should understand how to put it in a interesting manner, and how to relate it to the person who is reading it. So
राइट.
always keep the reader in the mind
मतलब
when you're writing.
कंटेंट मेरे हिसाब से ऐसा होना चाहिए कि गंजे को भी कंगी बेच दिया हो उस कंटेंट में एक्चुअली. क्योंकि वो जरूरी है एक्चुअली. पीपल डोंट रियलाइज दैट.
Yeah, yeah, definitely I'm getting that. And so this advice, definitely people will also love, because like na, once you start understanding it deeply, and अगर आपको कोई topics आपको मतलब you can't get into the topics, I think better should not, people should not get into that
हाँ,
kind of
मतलब
topics.
कंटेंट में भी ये नहीं, हर चीज का फाइंड योर स्पेशलाइजेशन, फाइंड योर एक्सपर्टीज. जैसे पर्सनली मैं, अगर आप मेरे से पूछोगे, आई एम कनेक्टेड क्लोजली टू हेल्थ फील्ड. अगर आप बोलोगे हेल्थ रिलेटेड आर्टिकल से, मेरा पर्सनल वो है क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगता है उससे लिखना. फर्स्ट, बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं मेरे. मतलब ऑब्वियसली उसमें भी ये नहीं कि आई एम राइटिंग के भाई हार्ट अटैक और उसके बारे में जिसका मुझे पता नहीं है. बट या बेसिकली एक होता है ना जो हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल और इन सब पे, मतलब मेरा प्रेफरेंस हमेशा ये रहता है ऐसे टाइप के आर्टिकल्स लिखो. तो फाइंड योर इंटरेस्ट.
Yeah.
ऐसे नहीं यू कैन, अब मेरे को कोई बोलेगा ब्लॉकचेन में आर्टिकल्स लिख सकते हो, तो पर्सनली मेरा इंटरेस्ट नहीं है लिखने को, तो लिख सकते हैं. बट नेवर राइट अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर इंटरेस्ट, क्योंकि वो फिर यू विल थिंक लाइक कि कंटेंट नहीं कर सकते. आप कंटेंट कर सकते हो बट गलत कंटेंट मत करो. Search for the right content niche and then start writing for the right person.
Yeah, got it. So I think that's a very good piece of advice, Ashwarya. And finally, I want to ask you one last question, which is about women and other content writers who want to evolve. क्योंकि आपने content writing से चालू किया, but you have evolved into something bigger. Social media marketing के लिए भी content आप लिख रहे हो. Content not only writer, content marketer level पे you are now playing in the field. So now, what is the kind of advice you give to that people who are afraid na, to try new things? क्योंकि मैं बहुत लोग को देखता हूँ content writers ना, they are like especially women, they are like ना worried about ना trying new technologies, challenges. तो आप भी वैसा face किए होंगे.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
What is the kind of advice ना? This final piece of advice we want to
see. The final piece of advice from my end is, if you are facing any issues, there are people to help. Don't hesitate. People will make fun of you. People make fun of me. I ask something. Some people help. Some people make fun. Okay, just talk to the people who are helping. Like, I associated with your community, niche marketers, in Facebook, WhatsApp. So whenever I face some issue, I message in the group. People help me. I figure it out, and then I get to learn new thing. Right. For example, earlier I was only a content writer. Then I had a feeling that I need to go into SEO as well, because it will be a complementary thing. So I worked as a SEO person in companies. I got experience, and I have written articles that are ranked also. So that's a plus point for me. Currently working on improving my copywriting skills. So I am not doing it from any university. I am not enrolled in any course. I'm taking help from people in the community only, taking feedback. See, feedbacks are always important. Take feedbacks, but don't take feedback from people who are way too negative in your life. Avoid them. I would just suggest. The person who is helping you, just take feedbacks from them and nai cheez seekho, right? If you are running away from new things, see, in content also sometimes we get the task of publishing as well. I use WordPress also. I know how to use WordPress. I use Yoast. I use Rank Math. I know everything on page, off page, जैसे भी है. But sometimes ऐसा होता है coding की websites में. So never hesitate. You are getting an opportunity to learn. Figure it out. YouTube करो, Google करो. There are many resources, right? Like अभी recently metaverse का concept आया है. Blockchain बहुत ज़्यादा, crypto बहुत ज़्यादा वो हो रहा है. Web 3.0. तो मेरे को भी इतना knowledge नहीं है. But I am watching more videos. और आप प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे कनेक्टेड रहो. फेसबुक ग्रुप्स में एक्टिव रहो, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स में एक्टिव रहो, लिंक्डइन हो गया, क्लब हाउस हो गया. यू नीड टू स्टे एक्टिव ओवर देयर एंड बिल्ड अ रेपुटेशन बेसिकली, सो दैट पीपल नो. कनेक्शन बनाओ, डिस्कशंस करो. यू विल गेट टू नो न्यू थिंग्स, और मे बी यू विल गेट टू नो समथिंग दैट यू आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ, एंड इट हेल्प्स यू. जैसे मुझे नहीं पता था कॉपी राइटिंग भी कुछ होता है क्या. देन आई गॉट टू नो, अच्छा ईमेल में भी कॉपीज लिखते हैं, एड कॉपीज भी होता है, एंड इससे तो ज्यादा ही पे आउट मिल रहा है कंटेंट से. तो दैट इज अ गुड थिंग. एंड समटाइम्स क्या होता है, जो बाकी नहीं कर पाते वो हम कर लेते हैं. तो
advantage मिल जाता है. Yeah, definitely. I think
some good
final
things.
Piece of advice, the final piece of advice you gave was really, really wonderful. Yeah, keep exploring, keep doing new things and all, and reach out to people. ना मतलब 5 लोग ना बोलेंगे तो at least 2 लोग तो हाँ बोलेंगे.
Don't hesitate from failures. Failure तो end तक रहता है. But
definitely everyone fails and then only they will succeed. Success तो दिखता है, failure दिखता नहीं है दुनिया को. So yeah, we come to an end of this awesome episode. Thank you very much, Ashwarya. It was really a great episode today we had. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much for inviting. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.